This is MMA Oddsmaker. All right, time for today's bonus fight on the Oddsbreaker segment. A huge fight with title implications on the line at welterweight between Johny Hendricks and Jake Ellenberger. Now, Hendricks recently got slated for the title shot. Everybody's really expecting him to come out hungry in this fight. That being said, we're going to start off with Nick Vlass first in this fight. Nick, I am going to open up Hendricks as a decent favorite, minus 170. The comeback on Ellenberger is going to be plus 140. Give me your take. Give me your bet.
Okay, the Hendricks-Ellenberger fight, I think, is going to be a stand-up affair. If it goes past the first round, I think Hendricks has a big edge. Ellenberger has shown a tendency to fade. With his fight with Campman, I mean, he was dominating the fight in the first round, and in the second round, he just faded and got KO'd. So for that reason, I take Hendricks. He's got superior cardio and stamina, and he can go the full 3 rounds. So I'm willing to lay the minus 175 on Hendricks.
Okay, so Vlass is going to lay the juice on Johny Hendricks here at minus 170, not 175, so 5 cents cheaper, but basically the same line here. And it's going to be $850 to win $500. Now let's throw it over to Adam Martin. Adam, what do you think about Hendricks versus Ellenberger?
Yeah, I agree with Nick that in the first round, it's probably a coin flip. I mean, both guys have tremendous knockout power, but I think Johny Hendricks is the more complete martial artist. We've seen that he can go 3 rounds. We've seen that, he can lay guys out with 1 punch. And in Jake Ellenberger's last fight, the knee that Martin Campman hit him with, I mean, I wasn't in the cage, but it didn't seem like it was all that hard. I'm sure the fading had something to do with it. So I actually think Jake Ellenberger has a bit of a questionable chin. I think this is a great matchup for Johny Hendricks because he can keep the fight on the feet or he can take it to the ground if he wants. I think he'll probably knock Ellenberger out, and I think he'll probably get his title shot after. So I have minus 170. I love Johny Hendricks in this fight.
Adam Martin also agrees with Nick Vlass. He's going to lay the juice at minus 170. Again, it's going to be $850 to win $500 on Johny Hendricks. So both of our experts do agree and select Johny Hendricks to beat Jake Ellenberger at UFC 158. Make sure you stay tuned to see what Miguel and I have to say during our odds adjustment segment.
Well, that's it for another episode of MMA Oddsbreakers. You can look for the odds that Nick cracked right here on the show to start popping up at the sport books throughout the coming week. As always, thanks to our 2 special guests, Adam Martin and Nick Vlass, bringing great information. And thanks to all our followers out there. We've had a great year. Happy holidays.
And for more UFC 155 previews, information, picks, and much more, make sure you go to MMAOddsbreaker.com and also follow us on Twitter at MMA Oddsbreaker. For Miguel Litterati, I'm Nick Kalikas saying until next time, enjoy the fights. We'll see you next year.